to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Why are you smiling at me like that? What's going on here? You got a secret?
I
What's
know.
in there? I'm Tally.
This is jokes on you, pot.
I'm fucking sleepy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sleepy.
I'm fucking exhausted.
I gotta poop.
Why would you not go do that before
I wouldn't let. Sometimes I just let it simmer so it can be real good when I get home.
That's some nasty shit you just said.
Why?
You let
it's not ready. I can feel the poop, but if I get in there, no, I want to make sure that
it's gonna come out when you sit.
Right. I need some, like, you know how you shit and like as you sit it's like coming out.
When I be on them Beltline walks, thank God for the fact that Kroger is right there. This is going to be so nasty and TMI, but I be drinking so much espresso before I go walk because I don't have natural energy. Like I need to be coked up before I go on my walks. So sometimes when I'm at home, I'll drink my espresso and then immediately my stomach will be like, go shit before I leave the house.
That's me with oatmeal.
But sometimes I won't have to poop after I drink the espresso. So between that Trader Joe's and that Kroger, I be shitting up the joint.
I tore that Krog Street Market up so bad a couple of weeks ago. I walked in there.
My stomach, I was walking. I knew I was getting close to like the new Our Real Tacos because I could smell it. But the smell of it made me have to shit more.
Yeah.
I went in that Kroger. I put the toilet seat cover down. I've never experienced anything in my life. It was like a cartoon, like it was falling out of my body. Like, it was literally like I couldn't even sit down. And it was just, and I said, I think I texted you that I almost shit myself on the Beltline.
Ah, yes.
But,
I just want to pause and consider really quickly. This conversation started with you calling me nasty, and now this is the story that you're telling.
I never said I wasn't nasty. I've been nasty the whole time. I just was judging you.
Okay, Kim Burrell.
Okay. Anyway,
that's Yolanda, not Yolanda. No, not twin. Juanita Bonham.
I think they're all gay.
They said she been gay this whole time.
Yeah,
did not know that.
We were in a damn $3 bill.
I mean, like, sure, but like I didn't know that.
The church girls be so gay.
The church girls do be gay.
They be so gay.
Not just gay in the church boys, but they be gay though. But I think again, everybody's gay.
Everybody's gay, and it's just like, just be gay. And it's like, whenever, first of all, my personal feelings, whenever the girls be acting so confused about gayness or gay is so bad, you want to lick that hairy oyster, don't you? That's what that is. And you just scared to say it. That's where all this concern and confusion is coming from.
I just like imagine myself eating my own coochie, and I was like, no thanks.
I'd eat my coochie.
Not my coochie as it is today. I would have to get some of this hair up off here. It's a lot.
I'm not going to tell too much of my own business.
My hair in the back of my neck look the same. My coochie in the back of my kitchen. Coochie and kitchen.
Same. You got the same texture hair on your coochie?
I don't actually. I have a real Rick Fox thing going on down there.
Yeah, mine is straight.
Bone straight.
Yeah.
It grows bone straight.
I got a toupee.
And it curls because it has nowhere to go. Not that it's kinky.
So mine's more so just bunched up.
Right. It's kind of just crowded.
Yeah, it's just it ain't curled. Crowded. But anyway, I digress. When I have to poop and I'm not sure if it'll come out, I told you I throw my leg up on the side of that tub and I make it come out.
I have a stool.
See, squatty potties don't really work for me, and I just feel like a cave woman. But this one leg action,
literally, like as I put my legs up, it pushes it out. It's great, and I'm a hard pooper, and some of my poop just look like not great. Bitch, when I was in the trenches, this should have been my joke of the day.
No. What do you mean your poop doesn't look great?
That's my poop. But you know how the diagrams of like what your poop should look like when it's like bad, when it's like just droppings. My poops look like that all the time. Like again, I've gone to the doctor. Don't be diagnosing me.
I'm not diagnosing you. I just was.
It don't look good. It's just like little turds.
All right, let's move on.
But no, I was gonna
Oh.
say when I was trying to shit my brains out without taking that shit tea that fucked my stomach up last time, I had that dragon fruit, and I was like, don't even fucking work. Nothing happened. The next day, Tally, I ate the whole thing. It was disgusting, by the way. Nothing happened that day. If my stomach acted like it was gonna do something, but didn't do nothing. Cool. I go on about my business. Next day, cool. The next evening, like it took like a full 24 hours. The shit that came out of my body, and it just rushed out. Like, like my shit came out of my body like people leaving the Beyonce concert and going to the MARTA station.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked in the toilet, and the seeds, it was a sesame seed bun in the toilet. That's how many seeds, and it was black seeds. So I just shit out more dragon fruit.
Mm.
It was horrifying.
I hate what you're saying.
When I was wiping my ass, it was seeds on the toilet paper.
Okay.
Seeds.
I heard you the first time.
You know how in Rugrats when they ate the watermelon seed and she said a watermelon's gonna grow in their stomach?
Mm-hmm.
I probably have a dragon fruit growing in my goddamn stomach because of the seeds.
You ain't never got to worry about me eating no dragon fruit. When people be like, you gotta eat a certain fruit to use the bathroom, don't fucking worry about it.
I have something controversial to say.
Go on.
Fruit is nasty.
No, it's not.
I don't like fruit.
That's not true.
Every time I eat fruit,
That's why you don't like tomatoes.
my brain is like, this is disgusting. You should throw up. Outside of like pineapples, I like pineapples, oranges, apples.
Those are all. So fruit is not nasty.
But like fruity fruit, if that makes sense.
What do you mean by fruity fruit? Like a peach or plum or something?
Plums have that fruitiness
Plums
to
are
it.
one of those fruits I feel like you gotta be
Melons,
old to eat plums.
Dragon fruit. They just so fruity and they kind of like taste like that cold hard nothingness.
I
Like
don't
that
like
crunchy
when a fruit
nothingness.
doesn't have enough acid in it. I think that might be what you're saying because I really only like citrus fruits for real. Like even sometimes strawberries are too sweet, and I'm like,
And it's the texture. I don't like it.
I really only like pineapples. I like grapes.
I love pineapples.
I
like grapes too.
I like green grapes a lot. I don't like them them cotton candy grapes.
I do like those.
Too sweet.
I like those.
I like goddamn, I love a good cherry. Cherries are good.
Cherry. I don't eat cherry by themselves. The only time I eat cherries is at the bottom of my Shirley Temple. For real. I'm not gonna get some cherries.
You are somehow simultaneously 8.5 years old and 97 at the same time.
I love that. That's kind of my whole vibe.
So when you order a Shirley Temple, you're just like, can I, a grown ass woman, have a Shirley Temple?
I order Shirley Temple most times I go out, yes. And I also, you watched me buy grenadine at the store. You were with me.
I blocked that out.
I went
So you
over
have an
there.
at-home Shirley Temple too. That's crazy.
Have you ever had a Shirley Temple with some ginger ale?
I don't drink I don't really drink drinks. I drink alcohol, I drink coffee, and I drink water. And that's pretty much it. I did go through a pretty strong ginger ale phase recently, but I don't keep them in the house anymore. I've never been a big like juicy soda girl. Now a crispy
love.
Dr. Pepper
I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in a
right
while. I'm
before
sure
my
it'd be good.
period.
A Mexican Coke? Oh my God. Put it in the IV.
A
Just put it
Mexican
straight-
Coke, but the only time Mexican Coke is good for me is out of the Mexican grocery store. I have to get it from the Mexican grocery store.
Where's you gonna get a Mexican Coke from? Publix?
They got Mexican Cokes at some of the gas stations.
Oh, did not know that. They have them in Real Tacos.
Have you been to the one on the Beltline?
I did. I didn't went over there. I got me a little torta like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you sat in there?
I sat outside.
I haven't been able to get a reservation, so I just
walked up.
I don't like to
So-
go places that take reservations without a reservation.
Well, speaking of, me and Dwayne went to Toast yesterday, and I hate Atlanta being Atlanta and Atlanta restaurants, but that shit is good every fucking time.
Is Chef Virgil still the chef? Do you know?
I don't know who cooking in there, but they're doing a good
Okay.
job.
Right.
They're doing a great job. That fucking seafood dip is so fucking good.
It's
And
got
then-
lobster in it though. Probably I can't eat it.
I don't know. It's got like shrimp and crawfish and some shit.
I went
don't
to
know
a
if that's like-
restaurant the other day. It was an Italian restaurant, and they do a different special every day. I've been waiting to go to this Italian restaurant. Why wouldn't I go? The special on the day I go is a lobster pasta.
Yeah, I know.
I said, can y'all make me tomorrow special? I know it's prepped because it's for tomorrow and it's late at night.
Okay, restaurant working ass bitch.
They said no. I said, well, ain't that about a bitch?
You been to that new restaurant? Is it the one over there in the Beltline? That was good.
What?
The new Italian restaurant over there by Croc Street Market.
No, I went to 246, 247, whatever it's called, 24 something. That's where I went. It's in downtown Decatur.
That's when me and the Air Mattress boy had our first date. So I vowed to never go back.
So he had 246 money, but no mattress money.
That's what's so crazy about men. And I think that's just where their brain works, because I was nice car, well put together. We went to dinner, you paid for it. So when the lack of mattress, I was like,
What's happening here? But I've learned that a lot of men will spend their last on dates because they see it either sinisterly as an investment in pussy or sweetly as an investment in their future. So they won't buy things they need so they can have money to go on dates because they feel like those are investments.
You're gesturing with your feet. I find that hilarious and cute. You see, I'm not disgusted and repulsed by your feet.
My legs are not near you.
They're just low hands.
No, they're feet.
You do that with me. My feet don't be by you. And
your
you
feet be right up on me, Mel. Right, and then I won't be gaslit about it. It's on tape. Your feet be so close to me.
They don't even be touching you, though.
Mel, this how.
Well, we're arranged differently, though.
Because I'm about to show you how close you be to me.
It's still not going to bother me if you get close.
It's not going to bother me, but I just want you to know.
He's not touching you. You're still not touching me.
This how you be.
Still not bothering me none.
But that's fine. But it bothers
You better pull that skirt down for the Nigerians coming here.
First of all, my pussy is not out today. So that's good.
Well, thanks. Thank you.
I mean, I didn't do it for y'all, but.
Well, then why are you saying it like it was a gift?
Because you weren't going to see it.
I
don't want you to see
put your pussy out, go
the
ahead.
snack that smiles back. I didn't want you to.
Mine bites. I remember my mom. I was such a I'm who they made the cereal commercials for. I want the fucking Cookie Crisp and shit because I saw it on TV and I want it exactly how I saw it on TV. If it's not that, then don't give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And again, speaking of my privilege, but my mom had brought some knockoff goldfish home just because she was like, same thing. You know, her parents' thing. Not even like a can't afford goldfish. She just like, fish, cheese.
There you go.
Here. And they were sharks. And I was like, if you don't get these goddamn monsters out of my fucking house, you think I'm eating the sharks?
My grandmother was the most dupe buyingest lady. And because they would have like the dupes and shit at like Sam's Club and Costco, first of all, to this day, if you want to make me happy for under $20, take me to Sam's Club. I want a slice of pizza. I want a big soda. And I want a soft serve sundae. And I want to take a chicken bake home because I want to eat that later.
Cool.
Under $20. We would go get the bags of cereal.
I'm sharing trout that once. I said never
the
again.
Dino Bites.
I won't be eating
We
it.
would get the Dino Bites, and then like other children would be at our home, and they'd be like slapping the bag of cereal like it was a bag of rice. They're like, what's happening here? It's Fruity Pebbles, and they'd be like,
no, it's not.
It's Dino Bites. You can get the fuck out of my sweet grandmother's home if you don't want these fucking Dino Bites.
I would have been the kid like, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going over here, but this poison, I won't be eating it.
But my parents, my mother and my father were such like health and image obsessed people. They really didn't buy snacks or sugary shit. So if I was getting something that I wasn't supposed to be eating, I was with my grandmother or my great grandmother.
You have to take what you can get.
So I take what I can get because like my mom, I used to beg her to buy like Capri Suns and shit. She said about Capri Sun, she said, ugh, Jasmine, I don't know why you want to drink that. You could mop the floor with that shit. That's disgusting.
Well, that's not very nice now, is it?
I said, no.
Or it's like just a pouch of water juice.
Or like I would ask for Lunchables and she would get like sesame crackers and Gouda and like prosciutto.
Gouda. I want the
processed turkey.
Shit with dye number 4 in it.
And the block of cheese that you have to peel like
perforated cheese.
Toast-Its and put on the. She'd be like, "This is the same thing as a Lunchable. It's not." And like,
oh my God, and I think that's why I got so viscerally triggered when you brought them fucking cracker stackers in front of me, because I think my dad was tasked with taking to the grocery store, which means nothing was right, and he bought cracker stackers because again, same thing. I said, "Let me tell you something, Mike." Don't you bring these goddamn cracker stackers in this
nothing
house
wrong with a cracker stacker.
It's not the same.
There are certain things that should not be off-branded and duped, but that's not one of them.
Fair. However, not up in here. And I would only get the Lunchables for real because like there was like the baby Lunchables, like the cracker stackers, and there was the ones in the cardboard box that came with a drink and real candy and shit.
It had activities on the back of the box.
Right, and if it was like buy one get one at Publix, my mom would get them for me. And I used to love the Lunchables with the hot dogs in it. Them shit was good.
That's crazy.
That shit was delicious.
You a wild bitch. You eating a Lunchable with a hot dog in it?
It's an Oscar Mayer. It's Oscar Mayer, bitch.
Brand be
They
damned.
make fucking hot. That's their.
It's a
that's
cold
their
hot
shit.
dog.
It's a fucking Oscar Mayer hot dog, though.
It's a cold hot dog.
That's fine. It's little and it's by the hot dog niggas.
So you eating cold wieners out of a box?
Were you eating them cold ass unmelted pizzas? Were you doing that?
Not particularly. I was a nacho girl.
That's cold cheese. That was nasty too.
Cold cheese is delicious.
And so is a cold
Hot
hot dog.
dogs are meant to be consumed hot. The temperature is in the title. It is a hot dog. You are not supposed to be eating cold canines. That's what you were eating.
It's already cooked.
That's you're subverting my point. You're not supposed to eat cold hot dogs.
And by the time lunch came around, it wasn't freezing cold because it's kind of like room temperature.
So tepid hot dogs.
A room temperature dog.
No.
It's okay. It had little buns. You would pull apart the little buns.
Room
Anyway,
temperature hot dogs.
Callie was bullying me yesterday because I sent her a funny TikTok about someone who's talking about their perfect family, and that shit was so funny. And I was like, Tally would laugh at this, and I sent it to her. And apparently, you had already laughed at it and laughed at me about it.
I did because sometimes that video of me learning that nobody yelled at you growing up will resurface on my own TikTok because other accounts will have posted it, and it'll just be like, I remember it.
I'm not even a person that boasts about, well, my parents never argued and I had a perfect childhood. I don't even talk about it. But you'll be saying something and be like, right? And I'd be like, hey, I know.
Yeah, and you know what?
And I be shutting the fuck up.
No. But the silence is sometimes worse because I don't be realizing that, like, cause like I'll like date guys or whatever, and I'll talk about my childhood. And, you know, men are horrible people. So the fact that I'm like stressing them out, like I'll say something about like, you know, my dad or just kind of like my experience, and they'll be like, oh, poor baby. Like,
yeah.
I remember one time I was when I was dating B, and arguably one of the worst niggas I ever dated in my whole life. And he was often mean to me. And we were laying in bed one day, and I was talking about, you know, my dad and some of the shit I've been through. And he just looked off into the distance. He wasn't looking at me. It kind of looked like he wanted to cry a little bit. And I said, I'm fine. And he was like, nope.
No, you're not.
And then so he looked away again, and he was like, I've got to start being nicer to you. And I said, so not only do you recognize that you're mean to me,
you know you're mean to me. 2, you're acknowledging that you have to be nice to me. 3, you're not being nice to me. You actually did the worst thing that
you did the worst thing.
That could possibly.
No, so both YK Niece, and I've heard other women say this sentiment, but both YK Niece and Cardi B on her most recent album, and YK Niece on the Friend Do song, that Bounce That Edge like your friend do.
Yeah.
Have you heard the full song or just the snippet?
Shit, overly loaded. I don't really understand.
So on the song, YK Niece opens the song and was like, I ain't showing no mercy for these hoes, because when these hoes out here fucking my nigga, they ain't show me no mercy. And then Cardi B on her song was like, and I ain't saying shit when they was out here fucking mine. I thought about the fact that them hoes was fucking that nigga 8 ways to Sunday while I was with that nigga.
Well, I said that like 2 episodes ago. But that karma shit, didn't nobody care it was me.
I said, oh my God. Like, I really was out here getting like played in the most sinister way.
But you didn't know.
That's not the point. The fact that that person was willing to hurt me like that has never left me. It has never left me to this day. Like, I will see a nigga that looks like that nigga outside.
I saw somebody who looked like that nigga recently, and I was like, okay, you right here. You didn't even have nothing to do with this. You just ended up being soft for nothing and light
Because I
skin in
didn't
my
realize
presence.
how many niggas look like that nigga.
Because he's kind of a standard tall, light skinned nigga.
He is a standard tall, light skinned nigga. I thought I saw that nigga on a belt line on a bike. I was finna flip that bitch over.
Yeah.
I was finna literally grab both wheels and flip it over. I don't know. I just think I just got re-upset all over.
No,
again.
it's crazy. But like, again, back to the childhood thing. It'd be funny. Because like, even in that video, so the video is like when the person has a perfect family, it's like, oh, I can't wait for my dad's birthday. It was like, and my parents renewed their vows, and it was their vows. My dad just kept on crying. It was just like, oh, we're just going to Montana for the weekend. Just funny shit like that. And I don't.
You don't do that.
I don't do that, but that was just funny to me because it's like, that's why I just be shutting the fuck up sometimes. But that's why, like, even with, because we talk a lot because it's on tape. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you be saying stuff and I just be like,
well,
I can't.
I will say that I didn't.
And as someone who loves you, how can I not be mad about the shit you're saying?
I mean, some of the shit I just didn't think of as like so bad, like until I got all the way grown. And like my mother and my stepmother are largely like, okay, outside of like a few comments I might have in a situational basis. But some of the stuff with my dad, like even now trying to like, I've lost a lot of people over the last couple of years. So like I'm trying to at least be in an okay place with him. So if something happens, I'm all right. Stuff will just pop up that like I'll remember that I thought was cool and it just fucking wasn't, and there's no way that I can like rationalize it. So that like when I'm talking to friends or when I'm talking to like men I'm dating and I'll say stuff and y'all have such averse reactions to stuff, I'm like, I thought this was just being a teenager. Like I thought that's just what the experience was like.
You didn't get chopped in the tower with a dragon? No, baby. No.
No, and I mean, I've been reckoning with like people saying like, oh, he did his best, what he could do at the time, and it's like, no, he didn't. Like, but it's also okay because like I'm trying to move past it. But I just thought some of that shit was normal. I just thought some of that shit was cool. Like I had been speaking with one of my exes recently, and anyway, so I've been speaking. We'll talk about. I don't want to tell my business here, huh? Mm-hmm. And we were talking about things in our relationship that didn't necessarily like gel for either of us, or like post relationship interview. And apparently it was like really bothering him that like when we were living together that I wasn't doing his laundry. And I was like, and not in like a cook and clean and wash everything way, but he just thought it was weird that I maintained that like I wanted it to be separate and that I didn't. And he said I would do yours, you know what I'm saying? But you're so weird, you're making a face and it's not that. Please come back from it. Not like, bitch, you need to be doing my laundry. But like, he's like, I would do your laundry if you weren't weird about laundry. But the fact that you wanted our laundry to be separate and you wanted me to be responsible for my laundry and you to be responsible for yours really bothered me. Because it's like, why can't we wash our clothes together? Like, why can't we mix clothes? And so I told him like, when I was in high school and my dad was working at the, fire department, he used to like come home and like make me wash his uniforms, make me wash his clothes. And I had so much going on and I really started to resent that because it's like, you can do your own laundry. You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
Drawers just...
Not drawers, but like, the EMT uniform... It's musty. Like, you were out administering care. Yeah. So, like, I'm having to do his laundry and then I have to do my own laundry on top of that because I was taught that I need to be responsible for my own laundry. Ain't nobody doing my laundry. Right. But I'm doing yours when you get from work and you don't like your shit to be in the dryer, so I'm hanging up pants and hanging up shirts and shit. And so I told him, I said, I don't like doing anybody's laundry. Mm-hmm. And he's like, why was that grown man asking you to wash his clothes? Yeah. He's like, that's not normal. And I was like, I thought everybody's dad was like, hey, wash my work uniforms. He's like, no. He said, and now I get it. He said, I would have never brought that shit up had I known that. Yeah. And it's just kind of like, oh, I thought that was what everybody was doing. Yeah. Did you ever wash your dad's clothes when you were a teenager?
I would rather jump off the banister than to wash that man's clothes. My dad's feet stink. That's one thing. Like I will say
just
publicly.
Always.
Stink.
Why?
Just man feet stink. And that may be one of my like triggers that's small. Because I was canoodling with a man in undergrad and his feet were stinking. I was like, I can't fucking do this. I cannot fucking do. But I think they were just, I don't know if he was just all the church shoes he would wear because he wore church shoes every daily.
Yeah.
Feet stink. Can't do it.
I don't like it when you're like cuddling with a boy and you're in this region and then you can smell the feet wafting from.
No, ma'am.
I don't like that.
I can't do no stink feet, man. So that's been like one of my little things. I guess kind of like a dad trigger. Dwayne's feet don't never stink. And he be in them little work shoes. His feet don't stink. I can really appreciate that.
Good. You deserve.
You ain't gonna be up here in no stink feet. Now we gonna figure that shit out.
I don't like nothing stinking on no man. I don't like no musty man. I actually am really into armpits, so I need your armpits to be fresh all the time.
Armpits.
I'll put my whole face in that pit.
Twang. Just a good little twang. Like after a long day.
You a nasty bitch.
Not a full must. No, not fully musty.
Okay, sorry, I take it back.
Like a little.
I need that pit to always smell like skin or deodorant.
I need a little kick on the back.
I'll never need to smell the kick.
Need that kick. Because we talked about like I like the smell of balls too.
Who amongst us does not like the smell of balls?
Some people
Did you see oh girl, the porn girl? Not the I don't want to call her the porn girl, but go help the bitch with them kids.
Janice
Janice was
says the niggas' balls will stink.
She said
if
that
I can smell your balls through your shorts, you just need to go ahead and get in a vat of acid.
You need to cut.
You don't need no balls. No
you
more.
need to cut them motherfuckers clean off. If I could smell your balls through some denim. Denim
is strong.
And draws. I can smell your balls through denim and draws. No, that's
police. Help!
Help!
Help! Okay, let's read a letter.
Let's read a letter.
Okay, you pick it.
Me pick it. Hold on, let me get to the thing. That's my personal email. That is a restaurant menu.
Okay, well, do I need to find it?
No, I'm doing it.
Just over there.
I'm doing it. I don't know how I got away from it. Hold on.
When I tell you, y'all be sending some shit on here, go to that lady, because we can't. I don't want to be responsible for no horrible life decisions y'all make from what y'all come over here and ask us.
I ain't gonna be responsible. Y'all know I'm not wrapped up tight. So if you taking my advice, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
No, you're okay.
So if you taking my advice, then that's on you. Let's read this first one.
Okay, can I read some of these subjects? They're funny as fuck.
Yes.
This one says, baby can't have a little coochie.
I didn't start that one. I need to do that.
It is start. That's outside.
Okay.
How can I be a hoe when niggas keep liking me? Blindsided and bipolar.
That's the one we're finna read.
Oh dear God. I already know it's this is a lot of fucking paragraphs. But she sent pictures, so I can appreciate that.
So I'm gonna start. It says, oh, I'm not gonna read that part.
Don't say yeah.
Okay. Sorry it's so long. Hi, y'all. First off, I wanted to say I'm a newer listener, but I love the pod. I work in childcare, so it's nice to listen to adult conversations when I'm off. I've been with a man since January. I live in Texas, and he lives about 2 hours away in Louisiana. He turned 30 over the summer, and I'm 32. I'm normally somebody who moves slow in relationships, but we move fairly fast, and by April had already met each other's families. Parentheses, big deal for me since my family is in Florida. He's a good man and has done a lot for me while we were together, including taking care of me after surgery. He lost a close friend earlier this year and has been having a hard time with grief. He often makes dark comments, a la, it should have been me. As in, it should have been him or it should have been...
It should have been, I guess, himself.
Himself, okay. Recently, his parents have been having health issues as well, and he's been nervous about them. I visited him last weekend, and we had what I would say is a nice weekend. We had plans this weekend where he was coming to see me and we would go out, etc. But then Thursday, he tells me he needs to talk. My intuition told me he wanted to end things, and he finally did on Saturday morning. He had been acting a little funny, and around 3 a.m., I sent a message saying I didn't appreciate it, and he had no reason to be acting funny towards me, and that if he was feeling a way, I would rather him not come out here just to hurt my feelings. Damn, you can go ahead.
He responded with the voice note around 9:30 a.m., apologizing, parentheses, all attached screenshots of the transcript, though it's a little botched because of technology, eye roll emoji, parentheses, end. But he basically said he's not mentally in the right headspace for a relationship at this time. We talked on the phone after I sent a couple voice notes back, and he further explained he could feel himself slipping into a dark place and didn't want to drag me down with him or possibly hurt me worse. For context, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 28. I'm not currently on meds, personal decision, which was manageable until this. Without getting too off topic, this isn't the first time that someone has broken up with me because they aren't in the right mindset. I'm having a hard time not internalizing everything and feeling like the problem. I also had what I thought was a lifelong friend cut me off earlier this year due to our morals and values not aligning. Direct quote from her that still confuses me to this day. I feel like everyone is just throwing me away. Oh, I don't know what to do with myself since me and this man were planning to move in together sooner than later and discussing marriage as well. I feel blindsided and trying to keep myself from going on a downward spiral. Photo is us literally last week, and the others is voice message breaking up with me.
Okay, I'm reading.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go or should I go? I feel like if a man specifically tells you that he's not in the right mindset to be with you, that you should believe him and take
Believe
that
him.
very seriously, because most men will be with you in any mindset and drag you along with them, or make you the person who bears the burdens of everything that they're going through. Because usually, when niggas start acting weird, I'd be like, they got another bitch. I don't think he has another bitch. I think he genuinely is trying to protect himself and trying to protect you. And if someone says that, they're not in the right mindset to be with you, then I think that you should believe them, because whatever you doing by trying to stay around, you're going to put yourself in an emotionally unsafe situation. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Put yourself in an emotionally unsafe situation. In terms of your friend, I don't know the details of why your friend stopped being your friend, but unless y'all's misalignment in terms of morals and values was that, I don't know, you were a Trumper or something, then let her go on and be what she gonna be. You don't let her be. Sometimes friendships, when you get older, you just go separate ways and it's sad, but nobody's throwing you away. You're not somebody who can be thrown away. Don't feel like that. No. Well, I can't tell you how to feel, because I have felt thrown away before too. But you're not throwawayable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you're not being thrown away. People just got shit going on. You just let them leave you out of it. If they trying to leave you out of it, let them.
Yeah.
Let them. Let me see.
I don't think.
Someone asked about some frat stuff. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Hold on.
Oh, and I wanted to say too, and this might be overstepping. You said that you were diagnosed bipolar, or whatever the case may be with your mental health issues, and you're currently not medicated. I don't want to overstep, but take them fucking pills. Take them pills that lady gave you.
So you can feel better.
And you're like, oh, personal reasons. And I understand that sometimes people stop taking their medicine because they feel like their personality changes, or they feel like zonked out and they don't feel like their full self. But like, you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're manic, or you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're fucked up because you were prescribed medicine that you're not taking. So I would personally say take them fucking pills, but you're also welcome to tell me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Oh, no, hold on. What's this one? One guy I went out with a few times started going to my church just to see me. Absolutely not.
That's
Another
insane.
guy now watching my TikTok page faithfully. One was ready for me to move to his state so we could start a life together within 3 days of us knowing each other. He was in the military, so that could have played a factor in that. Even this weird nigga I was hunching before I got into my last relationship wanted to start seeing me on a more regular basis. We ain't never did that before, so why we starting now? I can honestly keep going, but I'm trying to keep it short. I genuinely just want to casually date until I'm ready to get back in a serious relationship, but the hoes want something serious now. And watch, when I want something serious, all the men who want a relationship is going to be hoes. Absolutely. Have y'all ever been in a situation like this? Yes. How would y'all navigate through this? Okay, bye. Important note, I'm in my late 20s. I didn't sleep with any of the guys, with the exception of the weird nigga. I don't consider myself a baddie, but I do consider myself a pretty girl with a sense of humor.
Why wouldn't you consider yourself a baddie?
You know what? And this is not necessarily just for you, baby girl. Y'all need to stand the fuck up with how y'all look. The baddie versus cupid tootie, and it's like, oh, I'm not pretty, but why are you making a TikTok on the internet talking about you not pretty? Bitch, you the baddest bitch alive.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
stand the fuck up.
Yeah, wrap that shit up. I don't like it at all.
Yes, you is a baddie, bitch.
I don't consider myself a baddie. Well, if you ain't gonna consider yourself a baddie, then
who is?
Who amongst us is? Stand up.
But that's it.
If you in your late 20s, I will say that like being in your late 20s, early 30s, like the niggas are getting aggressive about being partnered because they're lonely.
They're lonely, and again, we're that age, we're that musical chairs age.
And their friends are getting
They got
married.
a friend, right? They got a friend or a line brother or whatever the fuck, a cousin that just got married, so they like, oh, I gotta get me a bitch. So now they inviting themselves to church. It's gonna wear off in a couple years, and they gonna start being hoes again.
Mm-hmm.
Then niggas gonna start getting divorced, and that divorce batch of niggas gonna start coming out. Mm-hmm. It's rinse, repeat. Yeah. So yeah, niggas, and again, they may do all this coming to your church and looking at your TikTok, all that, to still do you wrong no way, because it's a sport to them, and they don't. It's not.
And they going up like, and I'm not saying that these people aren't interested in you, but when I say these niggas be playing a zero-sum game, they be going to a bunch of churches. They be seriously talking about full lives with a bunch, and I've lived it. They be talking about marriage and kids with 3 or 4 bitches.
That. They just want to see what you gonna do.
I think sometimes it's just like a throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks kind of thing.
That's how these niggas just end up married to like, who the fuck is this bitch? Whoever
who knows?
This text.
So I've seen some niggas from my school get married. Where the fuck did you find this lady? Who is this?
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this person? Where did you find her at?
Who the fuck is
you
this?
Was just out here, and they don't even be ugly. It just be like, now you done took this poor sweet girl from this podunk ass town and married her up.
And now she got to be at homecoming, not me.
And now she don't know you. She don't know what you've been doing. So she just out here looking stupid and dumb and stupid.
Don't know you a goddamn supervillain.
Child.
Neither here nor there.
But no, I mean, you're in control of your dating experience. Like I've been in situations where like I can tell that like the person is trying to like force me into a level of seriousness that I'm not ready for, and I don't really like play that. Like I control the speed and the seriousness at which we're moving, and if you don't like it, you can go force that serious shit on somebody else.
Want to do another one or be done?
Let's do one more. Baby can't have a little coochie.
This one long. That's long as shit.
Well, then we can just read this one and be done.
Fuck. Okay, go ahead.
You want me to read the whole thing? You don't want to read it?
Let me just tag me in the middle.
Okay. Hi, Tally and Mel.
It's an update.
Huh?
It's an update, too. We read
Is
this
it? Oh, fun. Hi, Tally and Mel. Well, the homo sex it finally happened. After the first time I initially wrote to you guys, we didn't really talk. I was cool with that because she was weirding me out with the whole straight thing, and she didn't. When did you write this letter? And she didn't seem to be in a place to talk about it. We talked off and on, hung out. Is the other email in here? Because I don't remember the original email.
Find it. Hold on.
Okay. So should I stop reading? Because I don't remember the original situation.
Homo sex it is from 2024. So that's
God
an
damn.
old ass episode. So that has to be.
So we got to search this person's name in the email.
Oh yeah, that's smart. I was gonna type in coochie. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. I found the
5/6/24.
original one.
Yeah, me too.
You a writer. You know how to write a little email now. You bitch about long than a motherfucker. Do we want to read the original one again?
Let me skim through it.
Oh, I remember this letter.
We titled the episode after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Her friend was being straight out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So we will read the update. If you guys,
So this was a girl who her friend was lesbians, and her friend was like, "Well, I'm married a man, and I love Jesus now." She was like, "What the fuck?" And then here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, well, the homo sex it finally happened after the first time I originally wrote to you guys. We didn't talk. I was cool with that because she was weirding me out with the whole straight thing, and she didn't seem to be in a place to talk about it. We talked off and on, hung out the 4th of July like we always do. So go back and listen to the episode Homo Sex It if you want to know.
From May 6th-ish of last year.
Yes, of last year. We talked off and on, hung out on the 4th of July like we always do until March when someone she's very close to passed away. She called me because she was having a hard time and I was there. From that point on, we were attached at the hip again like nothing ever happened for 5 months at least. We go hang out with my granny. We even went to my childhood church one Sunday. I even went to hers. They rubbed some anointing oil on my damn head and my skin been fucked up ever since. IDK, what that says about me, but I'm pissed about it. You ain't supposed to be doing that shit to no visitors.
That's
True.
funny.
One day we met up late at night like we'd randomly do, sometimes just to talk, and she said some shit that really alarmed me. Don't get me wrong, she's definitely said some Proverbs 31 shit before this moment that I told her sounded dumb or just rolled my eyes at, but this was beyond. She was talking bad about one of her relatives, and it was very hypocritical of her. We gotta
don't say this part
okay.
out.
Yep. Oh, okay. She also talked about how divorce is viewed in the Bible, and I said I don't agree with that and expressed that I don't agree with a lot of things written in there. It's a man-made book at the end of the day. She was upset, and I'm like, you really believe everything in there, even the things about gay people? And she just kept saying, I believe everything written in the Bible. This is so crazy to me because, again... I'm gay, even if she want to fake like she isn't anymore, so was she. Not to mention, she has 4 gay siblings on one side of her family alone. I was pissed and told her how much had been changed in the Bible and everything. I told her, I don't think just because you're of a different faith, you're going to hell. To quote Tally, God is not that petty, period. I just don't believe that. God know I eat coochie, why pretend? She was upset and talked about how she's terrified to go to hell, and me talking like that scared her, and when she gets there, she doesn't want to be there without me.
You talking about heaven?
Child, okay. It's your turn.
That's when I realized she was truly lost to me, and at least for now. It just makes me sad because I knew this was coming one day, but it still hurts. It's been 2 months since then. She's my best friend, and being without her at 25 after 11 years together is hard. I love her very much, but we're not speaking now, and I'm okay with that. I've made so much progress with who I am. I even told my grandma, who reassured me that she loved me and nothing would change that. She also said, "Girl, I've been knew that, LOL." I'm not regressing for anybody, not even for her. She has a long road ahead of her, and I wish her the best. I know this letter is long. I'm glad you know. And I apologize, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. If you guys decide not to read it, I get it. I just wanted you guys to know, and thank you for the advice. I also want to thank Mel for those videos you've made about talking about the good girl, church girl thing. Thank you. Me and my mama love those videos, and I just thought the timing of them was extremely ironic to my situation. I know the Christian influences with a crazy sentence are attacking you, but please don't stop talking about it. It's the reality for so many women and not talked about enough for me. I think a lot of women need to hear things like that, including my friends. So thanks. And that's so funny because the people who were mad at me needed to hear that shit. Because, bitch,
talking to
and Tally, I also like
you.
to thank you for being open about your relationship with your father. If I didn't know for sure and for certain I was my father's only daughter, I think we'd have the same daddy. He kicked my ass to and fro for a long time until I finally swung back. You're absolutely right. Sometimes you do have to whoop your daddy's ass to be at peace. I went no contact with him in February and moved out by myself for the first time in April. And I'm 8 months in. Again, I'm so sorry this is long. I just wanted to update y'all. Thank you. Signed, such and such. Femme not in distress and certainly not repressed, period. P.S. And actually, I lied. Fuck Shorty. Ha. Me. A picture of her. Good for you, niece.
Period.
We
love an update.
We love an update. That was a really good update.
We love an update where y'all are doing the thing that makes the most sense.
Yeah. And you know, and
I just made a mistake and downloaded your picture to my phone, which is weird. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Oh, she's so pretty.
Very cute. Well, this is kind of what we were talking about earlier. You don't know what space you're creating for other people by us getting on here and yapping because we really don't realize we're talking to 10,000 people a week. But we are. And we are touching people, which is very important to us. And the church girl shit, like, the girls are in psychosis. You are under spells,
the comments
people.
On our Kev video where we were talking about God, some girl, first of all, bitch, some girl was like, never listening to this podcast again. Sorry, this is where I draw the line. You sat here and listened to us talk about dicks and booty holes and fucking and hating niggas and hating marriage. Well, not you don't hate marriage, and I don't really hate it either. But hating the institution of marriage and sucking dick and beating bitches up for 40 years. We've been talking about all this heathenistic, sinful bullshit, and then we talk about some serious shit. We talk about not on deconstruction and reconstruction and talking about God and what it means to be a Christian and what it means to be loved by God. And you got your funky, dry, thin, two-strand twist having ass on that goddamn comment talking about that was your last straw. It wasn't your last straw. We was talking about all that heathen shit, was it? Fuck you. And honestly, don't ever come back.
By your standard, you already going to hell.
You was going to, by what you saying, you was going to hell for being here.
Already.
So don't make it seem like.
Think you turn around now, bitch, you gonna, nope.
We not the reason your elevator door is closing.
We
didn't fucking do it. Bitch.
It's going down.
That shit, man, I read that shit in the dead of night. Because something in my spirit said, wake up and look at the comments. And here go this funky foot hoe talking about something, this her last straw. And you know I don't even talk about our listeners like that. You know I don't even get that mad. But girl, fuck you. The fuck? Sorry,
You okay?
I know I'm not, because my thing about it is when it's cool when it's dance monkey. It's cool when we talking about all the shit that you want to sit up and
agree. I'm gonna sit up here and talk about what the fuck I want to talk about.
And that's my God.
Because we pay for this studio time, ho. If you want to talk about believing every word in the goddamn Bible, you do it on your own.
You get your own mic and make your own boring ass.
We talk about what we want to talk about on this motherfucker.
The fuck,
ho,
pissing me off.
But the other thing is, again, I've gotten so many demonic and Satan and you the devil tweets from me talking about dick. But these niggas get to beat a bitch up in the street and say, well, Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, we need to take him back. Girl, fuck you and him. I gotta be the goddamn devil, but these niggas get to actually be horrible. And I'm just talking shit in my car.
Yeah, that just upset me so much, because it's like, as soon as we talking about something that can actually help, not that talking about dicks and booty holes can't help nobody, because it can, but we talking about something substantial.
Yeah.
And here you come.
And it's not what you want to hear. It's my last episode.
This is
Why are you even over here?
This is blasphemous. Go to hell. For real. Seriously.
What are you even doing over here?
Yeah, if you were so with the Lord, I think you in the wrong room, ain't it?
How you even find us?
I digress.
And I think it's when the people trying to spread the good news and witness and doing all this, y'all need a better strategy. Because this ain't working.
Shame is not an effective tool to bring people to Christ.
It's just not. And
It's
it's been
not.
working for long enough, too long, but it's not actually effective.
It's never been effective. Shame, raising someone in the church and then shaming them to stay is a different thing than using shame as a recruitment tool. You can't use shame to recruit people to what you are trying to say is love and freedom.
Because
How you
unless
gonna
you
shame me
already
into
still
being
in there,
loved?
like the people who have unlearned, the people that aren't familiar with it, it's not gonna work. Like the Black church is losing millennials. So, and that's a whole nother conversation. So, but yeah, I think we can wrap up because we both kind of.
And if anybody else feels invited to stop listening to this podcast when we talk about God, you take
Will
your
there be
funky
one?
ass on too.
Will there be another?
Won't you
The
come?
doors of the church are open.
Won't you fucking come?
As an exit.
Get the fuck out. All
Okay.
right. Bye.
Chores.